no jumper. But
the Frederick stuff.
I don't really have a take besides niggas need to stop doing nigga shit. So
yeah, we're probably all gonna say the same shit.
yeah,
Motherfuckers be doing like they be like, man, what's his name?
Frederick Holder. I don't have sympathy, honestly.
Frederick Holder. No
sad somebody lost their life. I mean, okay, bad on the police
for not wearing the body.
Not wearing the body cam. Bad on the police for not identifying a clear gun. But at the same time, who's gonna do that when you think you might get shot? Exactly.
I just got that Mossberg 590 shockwave, boy. I don't know,
Let's just talk about your gun, dog. Let's just talk about your gun.
Somebody point a finger at this nigga.
I'm saying, let me just hope I got the. So let me just hope that after I done pulled up on you, got a call about you driving erratic in a box truck, pulled up on you, you then took off. We had to chase you down. But here's the thing. So if the story is true that he pointed the lighter that was gun shaped at him,
yeah,
it's like a butane lighter.
Yeah. It take less than that for me, dog. It take less than that. I'm gonna let it go. So like a lot of the evidence that like the family's talking about, look at his mugshot. Look how I'm like, well, that's how you look after you get shot 17 times. I'll be honest, like you get 17 rounds hit you. Like I don't need to see a mugshot. I just need to understand the train of events, the sequence of events leading up to it. And so here's the thing. I think there should be reprimanded because, bro, if you don't have a body cam, and the sheriff's department is slimy. Slime bags. Right. They have known gangs. I did editing for a case of the most fucked up stuff that they did to a totally unarmed guy. So the sheriff's department is slimy. I'm not unaware of the sliminess that goes on with the sheriff's department. Look up the gangs if you don't know it. But that's the only thing I can really fault, not wearing the body cams. But aside from that, this guy's in a box truck. His family don't even know what he was on. Was he working? I don't know. He just be doing shit. I know niggas. Okay, I know that. I can understand. I already know this type of situation where, I don't know, he be working, he be doing shit. I don't know what he on. Okay, then he has his little shit down. They said the ramp was down and it was scraping on the ground or whatever. So people were calling concern and he was driving erratically. Cops pull up on him. You want to run. The only thing we don't know is if he really pointed that thing. But the fact that he had that. Yeah. That is you might have just wanted it to end things, to be honest, if you're pointing that at people, at an officer.
It's like we just have to go off of their word at that point. Like, they're saying that, he pointed it at them. What if he didn't? What if it's like he did?
And that's the part we'll never know.
Yeah. So it's like he got shot. Because if you see the lighter, it has blood on it, but bro, they were torching his ass.
But that motherfucker, the thing is, you have a gun-shaped lighter, so it could have been a bailout for the cops. It could have been like, he was unarmed, they clap him, and then they sorry, not to be insensitive. Yeah, and then they looked like, oh, fuck.
Oh, that's perfect.
Bro, we didn't even have to stash that gun we bring on us, the unmarked gun they put on him. Wow, this is already made for us. So that's the only thing. But the all the stuff that leads up to it,
But why did they come out with the AR?
I was going to say that. That's kind of sketchy too, because usually they don't bring out the long rifles unless they know to bring out the long rifles. Usually it's just you got pistols, and then it's like, oh, we need more. We need.
Did they shoot him with the AR, or they just?
Well, no, the guy, that was the first thing he did. You had like two people hop out with like pistols. One dude like hopped out and grabbed the long rifle, like running up to the scene.
And he went to the passenger side.
But did he air him out with the rifle? I thought it was all. That would make sense why they say his body was very torn up. Because I was thinking 9mm, shucks. Like, that was a different hollow tip.
And I don't know if it was 17 shots or 33. I don't remember.
No, they shot 33, 17
Oh, 33. Okay, yeah. But
that's the thing. That's the thing about the story. It's like, you don't know exactly what happened. So it's all speculation. And it's just their word against a dead man. But okay.
But that's the thing. Like, that's not enough for me to be like, fuck the cops. Let's go out and protest. Let me yell. Because we don't know. Like, we don't know is something that actually puts me more not at ease, but that's going to put me more at rest as far as I don't have much to say about it if I can't prove it. What we do know is the cops pulled up on you. You wouldn't get out. They got called because of your driving, and then you ran from them.
But what about the policy? I thought you can't pull out a gun on them unless they're trying to use the vehicle as a weapon against you.
You can't shoot them unless they're trying to use a vehicle as a weapon against you.
But if you hold a object that looks like a gun, you're getting lit the fuck up.
But also, no, once you've already ran, they're coming out with the cops. They're coming out with the guns drawn. And I've had conversations too where it's their procedure. If a gun is marked stolen, and they've had people where basically their car gets stolen, they end up finding it. They get it back, but they're like, yo, okay, good that you found it. Like some crackhead probably left in the neighborhood, but you can't drive it yet. Like, we need to mark it as not stolen. Because if you drive in this, you're going to get pulled over at gunpoint. They pull over everyone at gunpoint if they feel like it's stolen. So there's other times where you're going to be at gunpoint, which is fucked up in a lot of situations. I read about this one case, but I don't want to go into it. But it was fucked up because it was the DMV that made a mistake. So they still got put at gunpoint. And there was a case. They won. It wasn't a big win. They won like $100,000.
Okay.
For what compared to what they could have won, but still they won that trial.
Hey, y'all want to steal my car?
Hey, let's go.
But it was so the thing is, bro, you did all that. That's what we know is true. And so it's just it's a risky game you're playing, bro. When you go on a run from the police and you have shit that's shaped like guns, even if you don't, bro, you're running a big risk. And I'll bet you, since you already wouldn't get out the first time, here's one thing I will take a gander at. He wouldn't get out the first time. You then ran. I don't think the first thing he did was stick his hands out the window like that and wave these motherfucking fingers around, letting him like. I don't think that was what happened. So I think it's a dangerous game you're playing. The sheriff's department is slimy. So I would never put it past them. They're not this type of slime we like. They're the bad type of slime. But in this case, bro, I don't have nothing to base off. All I can say is they fucked up not wearing the body cams because now it is open to interpretation. You say
like
he pulled
nobody
something,
had it
no
on.
one saw that. So that is something I do think should be reprimanded, especially with the sheriff's department's bad history.
It was brown on black crime. They were all Hispanic.
Bro, there's a lot of Hispanic gangs in the sheriff's department, bro. It's wild. It's fucked. Yeah, if you look up sheriff gangs, bro, a lot of documented ones, and you'll see tattoos on them, and that shit is still going on. The sheriff out here is scary.
Yeah.
I would way rather be pulled over LAPD any day, all day, nowadays. Different from like Rodney King and back then. Nowadays, for sure, LAPD.
So it's LAPD, and then you have sheriffs.
Yeah,
so sheriffs are the ones you got to look out for.
Yeah, so
no, all of them, but sheriffs for sure.
So any city, they have their jurisdiction is done by a police department. But then when you get into the actual county, so like everything covering the county, that's when the sheriff would come into play. But I don't know, because now that I say that, that's not true entirely because they have, I think, more the outskirts, but the suburban areas, we still have, or even like the valley, we still are jurisdiction of LAPD.